Hello and welcome to my stream, Earth Glitters Tarot. This reading is going to be for Pisces. It's a general reading for the week of December 22nd through December 29th. Merry Christmas to everybody celebrating Christmas and happy holidays. Happy winter solstice for those of us in the northern hemisphere. Happy summer solstice for our friends in the southern hemisphere. Okay, we're looking for the best and highest messages for the beautiful water sign of Pisces. Ace of Cups. I love to see it. I love it. Your heart is open right now. You're open to giving and receiving love. This Ace of Cups coming out. Two of Cups upside down. There might have been, you might have gone through a breakup recently, but you're still open and receptive to love. You haven't let this completely shut you down. Maybe it was a breakup that you initiated. Maybe somebody from the past is coming back. We are going into Mercury retrograde. The moon. This is all very watery. The moon is the Pisces card. So with the moon upside down, usually talks about something being revealed, something from the subconscious coming to the forefront and being revealed. Maybe the two of you are having this heart-to-heart. You and your significant other are having this heart-to-heart conversation about the status of the relationship and what it means to you. I'm getting reuniting. Some of you are reuniting with somebody from the past. King of Swords could be an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The Hanged One upside down. Yeah, you've done a lot of thinking about it, a lot of journaling, a lot of praying about it, meditating on it, and you gained that new perspective, and you're ready to kind of make a decision here. You're not thinking about it anymore. You're making that decision. You've gained a lot of clarity on this situation. This other person, they might not be so receptive to the communication. Can I get some more information and some more clarity? Can I clarify, get some clarifiers for the King of Swords upside down? The other person might not be so sure. They still have some things that they're working through. I feel like you have healed from the situation with the Ten of Swords upside down, the Emperor. You could also be dealing with an Aries. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries. The Emperor card. Some of you might be dealing with another Pisces or another water sign. So with the Emperor, somebody is taking charge. Could be you, could be the other person. This could represent this other person being defensive and just they're just not ready. I mean, for whatever reason, I do get some people are reuniting, others are not. For those of you, for some of you, with the Ace of Cups coming up first, it's like you're open and receptive and ready for love, which Pisces usually always is. And probably one of the most forgiving signs, Pisces, if not the most forgiving. I have Pisces rising myself. So for some of you, the other person isn't ready. You're the one who, you'd be good with getting back together, but that other person, they still have things that they're working on. They still have things that they're processing. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Walking away from something that's emotionally painful. Somebody, I'm getting it's the other person. For some of you, it's the other person. 110%, they're not ready. The relationship was, there was a great deal of love there. There was a great deal of admiration and love and mutual respect, but for that other person, it was just whenever the breakup happened, it was just so earth-shattering and so emotionally painful that they're walking away, and they feel like they're defending themselves. They feel like they're doing what's right to protect themselves by not wanting to reunite. As always, you know, I know me saying don't take it personally doesn't really help for a lot of people, but it is something having to do with them and not you. They have some of them have old wounds that were reopened whenever this happened, whenever the two of you broke up. Something from the past, something happened way before they ever met you, and they're just not ready. 5 of Wands, yeah. Conflict. Some of them are listening to other people. Some of them are listening to what other people are saying. Bless their hearts. But also, you're very intuitive, Pisces. A lot of you Pisces out there are just straight up psychic. And so always go with your gut feeling. Always go with your own intuition. You also, this is a warning for you to not listen to what other people are saying as well. Go with your own intuition. 3 of Swords, upside down. You're starting to heal. You're starting, and I believe the other person is starting to heal also. With the Heartbreak card coming out in reverse, it's like, okay, the swords are falling out. It was a major heartbreak, but it has taken a whole lot of energy to move on and to heal and to forgive. Not just forgive them, but forgive yourself. What other beautiful, lovely messages can we get for Pisces? What inspiration can we get for Pisces? What good, positive, strong affirmations. What can we get for Pisces? I'm getting for some of you, this is speaking of something that happened in your childhood as well. For some of you, with Christmas coming up, the holidays coming up, it's kind of like that Six of Cups, upside down energy, the childhood trauma. Some of you might be just kind of, this time of year might trigger some of you. Just know that everything made you stronger. It's brought you to where you are now. And look, you're still open and receptive to love with the Ace of Cups coming up right away. And look, just look how far you've come. Okay. Let's see if I can get any clarifiers. Is there anything that wants to be reiterated for Pisces? Is there anything that was missed or left out for Pisces? So what I was gonna say is there's a message I got for someone yesterday. This might also help you with the inner child work that I know a lot of you have been doing. Just start writing out a list of all your accomplishments. And I feel like that's gonna boost your self-esteem subconsciously so much. Just writing out everything you've accomplished. And not just despite what happened to you early on in childhood, but just because of the person you are. Look at how far you've come. Look at everything you've accomplished. So that message, just take it as it resonates. That might, give that a try if you want to, if that sounds like something that might be interesting to you, just to see how it works. I had never told anyone that until yesterday, but it just makes a lot of sense when we write stuff out. I mean, we can think about it, but when we actually write it out, it creates this new kind of neural pathway, and it's like bringing out what's in the subconscious out on paper. And even you might even say it out loud. That's another one. Saying it out loud is just kind of reaffirming, and I feel like it'll just, if anything, just build up your self-esteem. It'll just give you that boost of you're worthy, I am worthy, I'm valuable, I have a lot to offer. So yeah, give that a try. Like I said, only if you're interested in it. So I was asking about what wanted to be reiterated. This is the same card, the Eight of Cups, walking away from something that's emotionally painful. Maybe this person, no matter how much you love them, no matter how much you express to them that you love them unconditionally, they're just not ready. And walking away is the right thing to do to protect your beautiful heart. The Devil, the Capricorn card, We are in Capricorn season. This card is coming up a lot. I think because it's Capricorn season, and maybe for a lot of us, it's just got us there's something there about control and releasing control. Walking away. Very beautiful. Walking away from the entanglements and walking forward towards your future, towards knowing that you're strong. This just made you stronger. And it's just a blip in the bigger picture. It's just a blip in time. And not to minimize anything that you went through, but it isn't everything completely about you. There's wonderful things about you that have nothing to do with this situation. And again, you know, writing out a list of your accomplishments will just prove it to you. Like, there's so much more to you than whatever it is that happened. Don't let the situation make you feel stuck, because you're not. Don't let this situation control your emotions or control your actions. Start seeing how it's separate from you. Let's see, is there anything else for Pisces? I love it. Yeah. You're going into the future. You're walking into the future, the full, the unknown. You still, you know, Pisces is at the very end of the zodiac, but they kind of have all the signs in their sign. And there's something, because they've come full circle, and there is something, a very childlike quality about Pisces. It's mature, but it's also just still being open and receptive to love, still being open and receptive to new adventures and to whatever life has to offer. You're going into the great unknown. I love seeing it after this eight of cups and the devil. It's like you're coming out of this situation and going into the new. You're kind of like, I'm getting merrily, merrily, merrily. Life is but a dream. And just trusting in spirit, trusting in the universe, trusting in God, whatever you want to call it. Trusting that your spirit guides and your guardian angels have your back. Because they do. Following your bliss, following your happiness. You're just into like whatever brings you joy. And I think a lot of people are at that point right now. Like, I don't want to spend my valuable resources, my valuable time on something that's going to weigh me down and control me. It's not what I'm into anymore. I'm following my heart. You're following your heart. I think that's beautiful. And I'm trying my best not to cry. Okay, I'm going to get an oracle card for you. And I will list the decks that I'm using down below in the description box. Can I get an oracle card, please, for the beautiful sign of Pisces? Okay, we got two of them, and I'll take them. Take them both. So this is a very kind of cheeky, tongue-in-cheek deck. Two of these, and the T. Number 2. All right. The 2 of D's, things that come in pairs. 2 birds of a feather, 2 boots you can lick, 2 headlines, 2 headlights of the non-car variety. 2 of D's nuts. Okay. Your message. The time has come to guide those in question to the 2 of D's, chestnuts, balls, nuts, family jewels, nuts, cojones, you get the idea. So yeah, standing up for yourself. You're following your own bliss and you're not taking anything from anybody anymore. You're no longer gonna do anything that you feel is a waste of your valuable, beautiful, precious time. I love it. That's something Pisces does sometimes have trouble with, is standing up for themselves. Okay, number 9, the T. Spill it, the gossip, your guts, the heaviness, the burden, all of it. So this is this 5 of Wands energy here. Like I was saying, like some of you are listening to what others are saying. The other person that you're dealing with, some of them are listening to what others are saying. Your message. You've been soaking in the bitter tannin for so long. It's time to let go. Whatever it is that's marinating in your soul is no longer needed. This card is for release, levity, sharing your burden with others, and moving on. Moving on. I'll read this last line again. I think it's beautiful. This card is for release, levity, sharing your burden with others, and moving on. So write it out, journal it out, talk it out. Talk it out with a good friend. And then just let it go. Let it go. Moving on into the new year. Moving on into the great unknown. Knowing, trusting that the universe has your back. There's a lot here about moving on, right? You got the 8 of Cups twice. I love it and it's beautiful. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. I appreciate your time. I value your time. Thank you so much. Namaste.